so mad. Not funny. I had the worst day ever, you know? I go to school, and it's just the worst day ever. So then I was in school this time, and in class, I was sitting in class, the teacher yells at me. She's like, "You're not paying attention, George." I was so mad, you know, but everybody in the class was just staring at me. They're like, I'm like, you know, everybody's just staring. So I was just like so frustrated. I was like, ugh. And then, you know, school finishes, then I go to the park. I'm gonna go play basketball. You know, I'm playing basketball, and nobody wanted to play with me. I mean, there was a bunch of people in the park, but nobody wanted to play with me. So I'm like, you know, waiting, and then I see a couple of teenagers passing by, and I think, oh yeah, they're gonna play with me. And then pass by and say, "You're a loser." You know, they call me a loser? Come on, you know? So, you know, they might be right. You know, maybe I am a loser. I mean, how many times do you really have to shoot a basketball to actually make a shot? You know? I just want to be like everybody else, you know? I mean, come on, look at me. I just want to be like everybody else. You know, sometimes I do feel like a total nobody, you know?
So guys, George had a bad day, right? He did. And what happens is that I hope that when you guys look yourselves in the mirror, you don't say words like that, right? No, because if you start using words like that, then guess what? You're building yourself and you're using all these negative words. But what's the one word that we have to learn? Whose word? God's word. Because the only way to build our life is on Jesus. But the way that we do that is by learning and by knowing His word. Because when we know that, then we know that we're not losers. We know that we're special and we're smart and we're going to do great in school, right? Yeah? So when we have bad days like that and someone calls us a loser, we know that, is that what God is thinking about us? No, He doesn't think like that. He says that we're fearfully and wonderfully made, right? Yes, say, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And God loves me.
Man, I wish those kids in their class told me those nice things to me.